All right, good morning, Rise and Shine Gaming Operations team. I hope all was well. Professor Blinn reaching out to you. I hope everybody having a magical, magnificent, marvelous, monumental start to their Monday. But nonetheless, this is 6 of the course of 8. We're getting to that checkered flag, white flag, all right? We got to find ourselves, though, right here, right now. Self-assessment time. You now in the course. 5 weeks, get into it. The to-do list for those 5 weeks. The to-do list for this week 6. All right, let's hold ourselves accountable and make sure we're responsible for our actions, tasks at hand. All right, getting into week 6 of the course. All right, focus on chapters 11, 12 in the textbook. PowerPoint's up there in your content area. Take a look at those. 11, Professor, what we get into. All right, we're focused on revenue control. And I'm here to tell you again, revenue control is always about following the money and making sure all the, not just hundreds of dollars that go in, not just the thousands, but the millions that go into the slot machines, into the basically table games, our bet basically, off-track betting. All right, sports basic betting. We get to the online ventures, all the wire transfers. Where is everything checked and balances at? How is everything basically come together? All right, pennies basically, dollars. I could go on. How is everything basically come together and basic control revenue-wise? Making sure everybody finds ways. Everything needs to even out. What goes in, goes out, vice versa. Finding ways to make sure how are things held accountable and responsible for that regard. Because again, the state regulates everything, and they want to make sure what comes in, they get their taste of. They make sure there's always their action on it, and vice versa from customers and patrons as well. So 11, all about revenue control. All right, 12, we're going to get into us. Comps and credits for what? Patrons. All right, how are we getting taken care of? As all the money that we spend at casinos. What's the perks for us? What basically, to me, from Harrah's to Caesars, all right, going into is always MGM. What's the difference in particular of all the different player programs or player basically development programs, if you want to call them rewards programs? How are they differentiate from each one? Which one entices us to make sure is always again, or lure us to working or basically gambling at one casino or the other. All right, so that be mindful about that. Looking into pumps and credit, what's out there that gets us into our wow number 6. All right, players cards. Majority of the time, 70%, if not more, have a players card. In that players card, you know basically everything about that player from a manager perspective. I know their addresses, I know their emails, I know their phone numbers, I know their likes, preferences, what games they play, how often they play them. All right, what do they eat at the buffet? What do they eat at basically, entertainment-wise? What rooms they like to stay at? All right, there's so much information you could basically have from that players card that casinos basically get your basically information from and utilize it to their advantage to appeal marketing, sales, pitches, comps, credits, gifts, free stuff to that guest that keep enticing them for their loyalty, for their repetition, for their retention. All right, so again, all focusing on round number 6. And we work at chapter 12, comps and credit, working with basically those casinos, basically cards, and making sure we keep all those casino players at different tier levels. We want to keep attracting them. We want to make sure it's always there and they're respected, but they're always welcome in that casino. They always feel lucky in that casino. All right, also, look at is always again the state of states from those state of states like the State of the Union every year in our country. That's the state of the states in our industry, in the casino world. All right, that dictates and showcases all the new found technology, or all the things that we went through with COVID, where we're going in the future. So look at all those years, look at all the state of states. You'd be surprised what you find. Great reads. I know they're sometimes a little bit longer in the PDF files. They get into some of the documents. But be mindful, if you're geeked up about this like I am, those are some of the best reads you could have. All right, some of them, again, you'll see my personal words of wisdom on internal, basically, customers, meaning employees, how to relate and train and coach them to make sure we retain our external customers, our CRM management, customer relationship management, a lot of great content area significantly that goes along with chapters 11 and 12 here in week 6. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, reach out to me. I'm always here to work with you shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand. But take a look at your week 6 blogs at 2 and your run number 6 and don't forget your attendance. Keep at it, team.